Hello everyone, Professor Pickle here, with a challenge to all you young balloonatics. Inflate a balloon and simply sit on it. Take the challenge, but before that, take a vote of your family. Do you think the balloon will burst, or will it not burst? What's that? You'd like to see me do it? I don't think so. Nobody wants to see slender 16-stone Professor Pickle sat on a small balloon, do they? They do. Ah, well, what a rotten lot. Well, here goes. I shall take the balloon, pop it under my bottom, and simply sit on the balloon. There we are. What's wrong with that? Take your hands off. Oh. There we are. And your feet. All, what's that? All at the same time. Oh. Here goes. Put your fingers in your ears just in case. Ta-da! There we are, the balloon challenge. Let me quickly explain. Why did the balloon not burst? It's about surface area and pressure. The weight, the pressure is spread across the surface area of the balloon. And we get that effect. And the balloon therefore doesn't burst. If you want to burst a balloon, you'll need a pressure point. My good friend Dr Pumpkin has got some suggestions. To you, Dr Pumpkin, good day.
Thanks, Professor. Yes, to burst a balloon, you definitely need a pressure point, like some scissors or a knife or a hedgehog or something like that. In fact, let me introduce you to a balloon's worst enemy. A pin. What do you think would happen if I was to push this pin into this balloon? It'd burst, wouldn't it? Or would it? It just depends where I push the pin into the balloon. If I push it in at the side, then it will probably burst. That's because the rubber there is stretched really tight. But if I push it in down by the knot, the rubber there isn't stretched as tightly and it's a bit thicker, so perhaps it wouldn't burst. I think we need to test it out. Fingers in ears, everybody. Let's try it down by the knot first. It's not supposed to burst, so let's press it in. No, that's definitely not popping. That's a relief. All right then. Fingers and ears, let's try it on the side. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Definitely went with a bang, didn't it? But why do balloons go bang? Well, it's all down to something called pressure and air molecules. And I'll demonstrate by just blowing this balloon up. So, filled this balloon with air, and it's filled with air molecules. In fact, in this balloon, there might be as many as 100 million air molecules. And it means there's an awful lot of pressure, and the rubber is stretched really tightly. When the pin goes into the balloon, a crack appears, and then a split will work its way all the way around. All those air molecules crammed inside under all that pressure will come bursting out. And that sound reaches our ears as a bang noise. Fantastic, eh? Well look, I'm going to go and have a go at the Professor's sitting on a balloon challenge, but I believe he's got another balloon related experiment for you guys to try. See you later.
Hello, Professor Pickle here with another brilliant balloon experiment. We're going to make balloon rockets. You will need a pair of scissors, some sellotape, a straw for your rocket. You'll need a balloon for your booster and some string, cotton or thin line for your destination. Always ask a grown-up's permission first. Okay, so the next stage in our launching of balloon rockets is to take your line and connect it to the back of something like this chair. Thread on your straw or rocket onto the line and fix the other end of the line to another chair. Then sellotape an inflated balloon on the bottom of your straw so you have your rocket and your booster now connected. Then we get ready for launch. Our next operation is to take our balloon, pull out the tip, take a firm grip with your left hand and then snip off the surplus that side of the knot. Excellent work. Then transfer your hands and get ready. But first of all, of course, we need a scientific countdown. So, here goes. Scientific countdown. 3,